Yeah, we live. So, we're doing quests. Music's kinda loud. This game's kinda loud. I accidentally deleted all my games on my hard drives. So I had to re-download this shit.
Backdrop of constant motion.
So dumb.
I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Video. My head. Let's see. I have to see what my thing is on. Streaming software.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Raiden, I'm not inactive. Okay. Here. Sweet. Alright. Well, let's continue where we left off on the quest. For future people that are watching through the live streams that are saved channel.
You're actually Nahida, aren't you?
We just finished up with
Catherine was acting weird when we met at the Sub-Zero's festival.
the dream quest with the Sub-Zero festival. That was really... that made my brain think a lot.
And Dunyarzad, did you save her? It's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened.
Did they switch her
Let's chat
voice?
somewhere else. How about by the traveler's favorite bench?
I don't remember that being her voice. Hello, Vivi. How are you? I'm continuing the quest. Cause I need the boss. The Wanderer boss. Where he turns into a robot.
Let's talk about Dunyarzad first. It's such a relief that she's alright. After we parted on the last day of the Sub-Zero's festival, I left the city
I'm
and
good,
saw
just
what
here
the traveler
chilling.
had described.
The coffee made me anxious
Among
a little
the
bit,
countless dreams,
but
I found one
we'll
that
get
was
through it.
growing fainter and fainter. This proved my suspicion. Once Dunyarzad could no longer bear the Akasha harvesting her dreams, her consciousness began to dissipate. But this also meant it escaped the Akasha's control. Such a small fragment of consciousness can't last for very long, though. It will return to its original dream, where both will gradually fade until they completely disappear. I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible, but it still wouldn't have lasted for much longer if it hadn't been for you two breaking the samsara. So it looks like we did manage to save Dunyarzad in the end.
Look at that.
Not a moment too soon. Huh? Why are you two smiling so happily? I thought you'd be so moved that you'd start crying. Both are fine.
I forget she's a robot.
Alright, you two must have a lot of other questions for me, right? After all, you saved my faithful believer.
Yeah,
As
what do you look
reward,
like,
I
Catherine?
will, to be accurate, I'm using the Akasha as a medium to occupy Catherine's consciousness.
Oh, that's Nahida.
How did you do that? Poor Catherine. Theoretically, I can enter anyone's mind as long as they're wearing their Akasha terminal. The Akasha is the legacy of Greater Lord Rukadevata.
I was like, her
As
voice
Lesser
doesn't
Lord
sound like that,
Kusanali
but
and
that's
the first
Nahida.
Akasha terminal, my consciousness has always been linked to the Akasha. I've always respected my people's free will, so I've never actually occupied their consciousness. When necessary, I just borrow this bionic Snezhnayan puppet.
This Shinayan puppet with a keyhole in the back.
Hold on. Did we just learn some deep, dark secret? So Catherine is... No wonder Paimon felt something was off about her.
Yeah, Paimon, you get her.
What about your own body? Why do you need to borrow other people's? Don't you live in the sanctuary of Surasthana? That story begins a long time ago. After Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared, the sages found my newly born self and took me back to Sumeru. At that time, I was young and weak. The sages kept me in the sanctuary of Surasthana, ostensibly for the sake of protecting me. But I've hardly heard from them since. However, I do understand that they had hoped to find Greater Lord
I
Rukkhadevata
just realized
instead of me.
I doxed my
a symbol
UID
of
for
her
once.
So, the sages basically put their new archon
Oh
under
well,
house
too late.
arrest? How dare they? Why don't you teach them a lesson, Nahida? In some ways, they aren't wrong. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was omniscient and omnipotent, and I'm still really far away
May you're
from being
reading
able
an
to call
excellent
myself the
article.
god of Yeah, you got a lot of believers. Just look at the Sub-Zero's festival.
Yeah,
Everyone who showed up truly loves you.
they do, they do.
Thank you for the kind words. But I honestly don't need physical freedom as long as I can connect my consciousness to the Akasha. Trying to find a way to save Irminsul is my life's mission and top priority. I will work on that, and try to live up to every once in a while. I will also take up the duties of the God of Wisdom and enlighten a lost soul here and there. Doing all that should be enough. Got it.
Nice.
I hope my answers were satisfactory. To be honest. Oh, and you don't need to worry too much about the sage's activities for now. The Akasha won't be able to conduct another project. Go and get some sleep. What a relief.
Nahida, the sleepy girl.
Traveler? Paimon? Why am I here?
See?
Do
This is
either of you
exactly
know?
what I meant. I was like, why is her voice different?
Maybe you were sleepwalking. You know you can't wake up a sleepwalker. We happened to walk by, so we thought we'd wait for you to wake up.
I see. Huh. I should visit my maintenance personnel sometime. Oh, I'm fine. I bet.
We spent quite some time in Sumeru City, but ever since we last said goodbye to Lesser Lord Kusanali, we haven't heard anything from her.
We
Aw.
do love Nahida. Look at the birds.
Ad Astra Avisask. We meet again, you two.
Hi, Catherine. Do you have any commissions for us today?
Commissions, huh? Oh, how about this? Please attend the Academia's Academic Symposium this afternoon and recite a love poem on stage.
Recite a love poem on stage?
Say what now?
And
What?
if possible, please also use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience upon finishing the poem.
Interesting.
What kind of commission is that?
Yeah, me too.
I see. It appears that you're not interested in this commission. In that case, please go to Port Armos and convince the Eremites there to spend some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
Yeah.
That's not any better.
How's that not any better?
Mm-hmm. I'm sure.
Paimon's gotta ask. Just who exactly has been submitting these commissions to the Adventurers Guild?
Oh, the commissioner?
Exactly.
Well, actually, I just wanted to see the two of you in action.
You're not actually Catherine, are you?
Was
what
it
the
so
fuck?
obvious? I was hoping you'd actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance to observe humans doesn't come by often. Ah, so it's Nahida. Paimon just knew Catherine wouldn't crack those kinds of jokes. From when she said,
Interesting.
Ad Astra Abisask? So it's been you this whole time? Are you done resting up, Nahida? Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways.
For real?
And I even had a really, really long dream. It was another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival, except it was a happy one. In my dream, I was sitting in the middle of a flower terrace, and everyone in Sumeru City was holding hands as they danced in circles around me. I also got to sit on a gigantic flower carriage. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, raised me really, really high above the ground, and I was throwing an endless amount of Yalda candies at— You know, Nahida, Maybe your dream is how the Sub-Zero's festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time where everyone gets to go. Huh? Wasn't I describing a really happy dream? No, no! We aren't pitying you. That would only make everything worse. We just don't want you to feel too sad. By the way, have you had a chance to visit Dunyarzad? How's she doing? The Homianis haven't allowed any visitors after the festival, so we haven't been able to check
Paris,
on
is that his name?
Yes, I paid her a visit right after I woke up. Her condition is stabilized. However, since Elazar isn't, but for the moment, our top focus should still be figuring out what the sages are up to and what they're planning. Right. Who knows what'll happen if they manage to pull off another scheme? So our first priority should be investigating and putting a stop to the sages' activities. As for— Oh! Good point. Sorry, adventurers! We're gonna be borrowing Catherine for a little while.
Paimon. Sweet.
Let's continue our chat here. Okay, so do you have any ideas on how we can investigate the sages, Nahida? Actually, I've already done a little bit of work on that. But for—
Interesting. Possesses a key figure in the academia. We could grab someone.
We're in the dark as of now. After all, every person in Sumeru City is one of their hot—
Interesting. So
I've already tried that. It seems that from the very beginning. Have you already caught the sage's attention? I'm guessing not yet. In any case. No, wait, you mean it'd be too easy to— No, it's not that. We shouldn't involve innocent students in this. A single mistake, doing that would be ignoring the safety of my people for my own selfish goals. How is that? That's a good point. Spoken— Nahida, you're super smart.
we
so
have
you
to
already have
infiltrate the
something in mind,
sages.
right? Don't keep— According to a popular theory from the Vahumana Darshan of the Academia, rejecting impractical motions at the beginning of a planning session will give more weight to the actual proposal. Okay, but aren't you the god of wisdom? You don't have to use that kind of gimmick to make us— Well, I've been thinking that if I can't directly possess the leaders, and if I can't get ordinary people involved, then I should find someone who's already involved, but hasn't decided to side with this— You're saying we should recruit a
Interesting.
spy?
Yeah.
Before
That's
coming back,
exactly how the
that's the way
CIA
we now
works.
hate him. He seems like he acts alone, and he likes doing stuff behind the
I'll
actors.
hide
Actually,
them.
I already have someone in mind. Sitaria. We ran into her basically every time the Sub-Zero— Paimon still remembers the smug and mean way she always spoke to Nilu.
Mm-hmm.
She was born in the desert and was hailed as their great— Oh, Paimon didn't know she was from the desert. She must be pretty special. The name Sitaria means star. When she lived in the desert, she shone like the brightest. Later on, she was chosen by the sun. Soon
Interesting.
after, the star witnessed the sun scorching the earth, which
The
brought
music
forth
in the background
many
slaps.
disasters. The star began, but in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes. From the sound of it, Sitaria's just hung up, but she doesn't really support the academia. She still feels guilty about not doing more for the desert, right? She's just running away from her problems. Indeed. When they are presented with complex moral issues, many people will simply plug their ears and go with the flow until she's suppressing a lot of guilt. But before she realized it, she had already become the sage's
Hello, Sla.
accomplice.
Welcome to the
She
stream.
can't deny her part right.
We are doing
We must
quests
somehow make her face her
until
prop that
I
way.
get
Not only can
to
we get
unlock
useful
the
intel from her, but
Wanderer
she can
boss.
also— From my past observations, tomorrow afternoon, just to prepare.
Wait. I just skipped most of the dialogue. It was getting too long.
This should be Sitaria's favorite fortune telling. So should we ask the fortune? No, I already have enough information on Sataria. The most important thing, hacking style and... My poor lost lambs. Have you become troubled over your fates? The divine voice of wisdom often Huh? Really? Nahida, you've been whispering things to her?
Shh. My friend here has some doubts regarding his future. Can we get a fortune reading for him?
Bro, she started using the voice.
Of course, of course. In that case...
In that case.
Uh-huh. It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you. Perhaps, at some time in the past, you have somehow offended the gods. Only mocking the god of Animo, questioning the lord of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electro. Do those count?
Yeah, I think those count.
Oh, nothing.
I'm good, Slaw. How are
Go
you?
on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
In health.
Prospects. Oh, the gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed. Your life shall continue on for... Huh?
Oh, she knows.
Many tens of thousands of years.
She knows.
Impossible. Harut, Marut, did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd. Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune-telling you've ever done.
Oh, that's good, Slaw.
I admit that...
Is that so? Well, that can't be helped.
If you were to bring some food offerings for Harut and Marut on your next visit, perhaps they could help you reverse the wheels of fate.
The wheels of fate. Knows too much.
Is this another one of Sataria's favorite stalls?
I keep forgetting. I have to remove the
Yep. It belongs to a king.
top chat.
His father helped Sataria a lot when she first moved to Samari City.
There we go.
So she still comes by whenever she has time. When I start talking with him, listen carefully to the details of our conversation.
Ah, dear customers. Would you like to look at some pottery?
We caught wind of your great crafts.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine from the Adventurers Guild? Sounds like I'm in for some big business.
Speaking of, where did you learn this trade?
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's amazing. After that, I began making pottery by myself in secret. And I simply changed trades when my
That's nice. You're making a living doing something you love.
Yeah, that's something you should always do.
So is your father still working as a mason?
Oh no, not anymore. A few years back, he fell from a roof and broke his leg.
Oh, that hurts.
Since he had already saved enough Mora over all these years, he's just enjoying the...
I see. I'll have someone in charge of
No problem. Rest easy, all our goods are sure to meet your every need.
That sucks. Imagine being disabled on your retirement. Let's see.
This should be our final stop. Nahida, you've really thought of everything. It's my duty to protect Samari's...
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before. Huh? Sorry. If I recall, you were having a discussion with someone about shipbuilding at the time.
Ah, that's right. After all, I grew up in Liyue Harbor and spent my entire childhood staring at the ship, but I'm still discussing all kinds of problems with different scholars. And I'm continuing to study and perform research from the restaurant's basement. I'm sure I'll get to the academe-
What an admirable spirit for learning.
Bro's trying to
Amazing.
rizz you up in my chat.
Sure.
So this restaurant has a basement as well? Huh.
That's right.
JK,
It's
JK,
not usually
JK.
open to patrons.
I see. Guess that makes...
Thank you so much.
For my Nahida and for my Ohaitham.
What's Sataria's already used to avoid? I remember you mentioned that the Eremites, although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the fake.
And then Beltane's quests are coming, so might as well.
She should return home to help the people of the desert. All she's done is conspire with the sages.
Bruh.
So, how do we set that up? Well, King Deshret is long gone. And Setaria is also too smart. If we simply engaged her under the guise of King Deshret's believers, she would. But if we were to borrow some of her close acquaintances to talk with her, her reaction would probably be very different.
Her reaction would be
you
pretty
mean-
different.
Yep. Possess them through the Akasha. Imply they've already converted to the faith of King Deshret. As long as everything goes smoothly, we'll. So that's how you're going to use all the info we collected on these. Exactly. So, best of luck with impersonating them. Best of luck? That's no problem at all. I'll just share all their
I said
senses with
nothing.
you once I've possessed them. As long as you're also wearing an Akasha tournament. That is pretty convenient. But why did... Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never been good at imitating them. You're not wrong. It's always been painfully if it was at all possible, I would have preferred to leave these people alone. But seeing how things... Yeah, don't beat yourself. Alright, then let's get...
Let's give it a go to me. Oh, I forget I could do these. Oh well. Damn. Oh. I didn't check what time it was. I think like 12? I may be wrong. Wait, check it out. Oh, I got it right. Anyways, like I said, I need it for items, talents. Let's see. Talent there, talent I need 2 here, and then I believe I need 1 here.
Here she comes. Satari's... Let's quietly follow her. As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. Paimon's starting to feel kinda nervous. Okay, let's go. Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hiding...
Did I scare Slaw off? My bad. I didn't mean to. Oh, what the fuck? Did you see her eyes?
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook.
Oh, Nahida took over her.
Are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right? I heard everything you said.
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment there. Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong? I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again?
Amaru and Tamaru. Harut and Marut.
Ah, that's right. They are just little darlings, aren't they? Harut and Marut.
So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today? You must have come for another echo of the...
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real mess recently.
A mess?
They're so hidden.
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll
Hi,
take me
Mon.
to finish my current
I hear you. No problem at all. The gods will reveal the truth.
What's she saying?
Sorry, your new laugh is just.
Please pay no mind to those kinds of detail the gods are asking. Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
Why haven't I gone home?
Yes, the gods
Do the
know
gods
everything.
really know everything I've been thinking about?
Sataria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a question. The gods seem to be truly upset.
And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
Nahida.
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and mightiest of all.
King Deshret? Even though news of King Deshret's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can King Deshret still exist in real life?
What insolence! I am King Deshret's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute?
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power upon learning that his... I will think very
Oh, that was the
carefully about
point?
his demand of me.
Oops. I
I'm
thought she
sorry.
was.
I must go now.
Wait!
Oh.
Whoa! She just ran off in a hurry. Well done. Sataria didn't seem to suspect
Oh,
anything amiss.
it was the main
To
character
have
doing
something
that.
she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core. Aw, Nahida, it seems like you understand human emotion. All I know are some... Anyway, enough... He's out of games now. Right on cue.
That's
Let's
tight.
get ready to possess him right away.
Yeah, right on cue. Let's do it.
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again?
Gardening work? It's mystery.
Oh, right. Your old man's craft. Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better? Oh, that's good to hear. I've been thinking a lot about him. If I could get some more time off, I'd love to pay him a visit. Actually, while we're talking about him, is he still living in Port Ormos?
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
he's been retired there for a while.
I was
If you
gonna.
could find the time, please write him a letter. Let him know that recently, faith in King Deshret has taken root in Port Ormos and has begun to spread across Sumeru. He has a quick temper and has always been a devout follower of the Dendro Archon. I don't want him to get into a fight with those King Deshret believers because of a difference in beliefs.
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or King Deshret? I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray King Deshret, and now you spend all your time with those crooks from the Academia.
Akeem, you don't mean... You've also become a believer of...
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa!
Damn. Damn.
You really zeroed in on the issue. But once everything is over...
Bruh, that's real hidden. Look at that.
Come on! Sataria's already started talking with Shishan.
So, Shishan, have you noticed anything, like, as if someone...
Oh, right. I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost...
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated anything.
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
Shishan, don't tell me that you've converted to King Deshret as well.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of. In reality, shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed? You, who works side by side with the Academia.
Please, please stop!
Damn.
Even now, Satari is still trying to run from her problems. She can no longer justify everything to her. Hey, she's trying to talk to the gods. This is the most important.
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30.
Please, try to remain calm, miss.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking?
King Deshret! Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
Miss Sataria, nothing is King Deshret is immortal, and all who defy him
For
will
real, they're
one
fucking
day pay the
brainwashing her
price.
so bad right now.
You must face the truth, Sataria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper you will be ensnared. Child of King Deshret, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a
Damn,
side?
she's gonna cry.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret.
Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
Oh, damn. They really used talk no jutsu on her.
It seems that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of King Deshret. I have to say, this is a familiar feeling. I've also been running from my guilt this whole— But no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it,
You won't necessarily lose.
how do you know me so well? Are you truly—
That's not important. The important thing is to pass judgment on the Academia and its sages, and to correct their mistakes. If you could provide some assistance in this matter, perhaps it could serve as a form of atonement.
I've actually never believed in the gods, but please tell me, what can I do for you?
How much do you know about the sage's current?
I was just one of the designers for the masked dream harvest
Yeah.
scheme, which is what happened around the Sub-Zero's festival. But I know very little about the full scope of the overall project. I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance would have access to those confidential documents. I've just been working to meet the Grand Sage's However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city.
To fight against the Academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a way for us to get access to the confidential documents you mentioned?
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand Sage, and I've been working on many tasks outside of the project. One thing, though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The sages have always closely— let me see— let's use the most primitive method. Send someone to pick up the documents tomorrow evening at the Academia entrance.
The Academia entrance. Wouldn't that be too conspicuous?
Don't worry about that. I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the Academia again. It'll be safe.
All right, I trust you.
So, if
That'll depend on the judgment of the Dendro Archon.
the Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the God of Wisdom, she's also the one responsible for judging and guiding the scholars. Maybe it's time for me to find a
It's
god
her.
to believe in.
There
Just
you
as
go.
Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring Sataria to our side. The
Yeah.
Traveler's execution was ingenious. He's the one who deserves all the praise. Well,
Got it done.
now that we've made plans to meet again tomorrow— Pray? But if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to you? God of— No. The truth is the true guardian of scholars. I've always believed that. Anyway, let's meet again tomorrow evening at the Adventurers Guild.
Interesting. Interesting. Where is Oh, I have to wait again. What was it? 19? Yeah, no worries, no worries. Got this. I'm up. No. Yeah, I give up. I'm Batman. Fuck. I'm okay, I'm Batman. Bro, where's night? What? Do I have to wait longer? I guess I do. Hey, yo.
There have been many poorly written applications lately.
Oh, Hytham wouldn't
Guess
like that.
I'll just have to reject them all.
Catherine, we're here! That's right. I suppose I'm the other Shh! We're on a secret mission tonight, so we need to protect Catherine's identity. Yep, Paimon's right. If something were to happen, my existence may be the only trump card we'll be able to play. After all, the Academia should still be unable to confirm the existence of my conscience. Yep. Exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking. Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our guard. Off? What do you feel is... It's the middle of the night. Of course it's quiet.
Oh.
You're not getting paranoid, are you? No, I think he's right. If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if this is the case for the entire city, though. Maybe it's just I also can't quite figure out why things feel a little off. Well, regardless...
What? They just deleted the NPCs right now.
There really aren't many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the Academia, and that Sataria managed to distract all the guards.
Yo, what's up, Tom? Welcome to the stream. We out here vibing for real. Wait, why are they running? This looks like a Disney cutscene, not gonna lie.
What are all these people doing here at this hour of the night?
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last.
Oh.
And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
Oh my god.
The outcast, expelled from the Academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor. If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
No,
No, leave the traveler
They're all
alone.
just regular people. Leave now. You need to get out of here. But that guy's a Fatui Harbinger. We can't just leave you here. Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru.
Oh shit. It's okay, the traveler has his dull blade.
We'll meet again outside of the city.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
Damn.
Is Nahida going to be okay? We only made it out because of her. Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new Harbinger here, let alone such a high-ranking one. He called himself the and that even the sages are wary of him. Yep. Yeah. Now that the doctor's in the picture, we're no longer just dealing with the academia, but what are the Fatui after this time? Yeah. Nahida said we'll meet again outside of the city. But we can't just keep waiting around, right?
I helped
You mean-
them. Oh no,
Oh,
Tenari.
right! Wasn't he invited by the sages to, even though he turned it down at the time?
Hey, good to see you, Tom
Might
Tom.
still know some. There's no time to lose.
Yeah, Tenari. Where? I don't know. People are weird.
Hold it right there. A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you all right. Take a look around. You
Are you mercenary?
Corps of 30? We're nothing like those government. We are an elite brigade that commands the highest.
The outcast? But why wouldn't the doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Still wasting time on.
You're up.
Yeah, let's smack these kids.
Following orders.
Hey,
There is no escape. Shine down.
grow, grow, grow.
Scatter.
It isn't over yet. Here comes reinforcements.
That's amazing.
That was pretty rough. Is that what elite mercenaries are like? Yeah. Looks but this doctor guy seems like a pretty tough opponent. He knew exactly where to set up an ambush. Going up against smart.
Me going against smart people is just such a headache. But it's well worth it. Oh, I thought he was gonna be aggro. I was about to start fucking. Hey, it's Kali.
Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What are you two doing back here? Kale! It's nice to see you again. Are you doing— To be honest, I'm not doing too well. As a result, Master Tainari is taking me off the patrol schedule. Oh, Kale! Speaking of Tainari— Oh, Master Tainari? I thought it was weird too. Master Tainari always
Me
cried—
too.
No, I only found out that he left through a message he left behind. He also made sure to delegate all his tasks using a schedule.
Ow, my ear.
To leave in such a hurry? I'd guess he had something urgent to take care of. Master Tainari originally studied in the Immorta Darshan of the Academia. And part of I know that before he became a research base, huh? Gotta wonder what kind of research Tainari just decided to work on all of a sudden. Oh, we
Exactly.
don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Party's DI.
Please take care of yourself, Kali.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm used to living with Elazar by now. If you run into Master Tainari, please send him my regards. Got it, will do!
Where is Tainari at? Oh, I have to go back to the main city. Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Wait! Look who it is!
Catherine.
Thank goodness you're okay. We were so
She's about to
worried
get
about you.
smacked.
Hey, this was supposed to be a touching— Actually, it's very smart of the Traveler to be wary of me right now. Plus, it's not like you could have even a pool of stagnant water after a— Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such an obscure analogy. Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your trust or anything. Well, we understand that point now. Please, Nahida, tell us more about what happened. Are those poor people all right? When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the doctor mentioned depositing information into the subconscious, he didn't mean engraving information into their minds. Instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinations. That was still
Interesting.
within my power to fix. Luckily, I managed to finish my restoration. What a relief. But I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds. Which means we've lost another one of our trump cards. Also, the doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals. Maybe it's only a matter of time until he captures my consciousness inside the Akasha. Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then, it feels like he's toying with— Plus, the doctor's combat ability alone is— We shouldn't give up hope just yet. Actually, Nahida, how did you know we were trying to get— Yes, I have. I can see the Traveler's elemental energy, so I deduced her destination by looking at the direction you were moving in. You didn't come here for sightseeing, right? We're looking for a scholar we know. His name is— Okay.
Ah, she can see our elemental. That's pretty cool. Elemental energy. Look at the flowers. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful.
Traveler?
It's Hypatia!
Ah, what a pleasant surprise! It's so nice to see the two of you again.
Who's this? She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest. When we last saw each other, she was still training in the— Oh, I see.
That's right, we're
I
old
feel like the
friends.
Pyro Archon is gonna be the
You've
best
come at
Archon.
just the right time. Ever since I've come here,
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Actually, for you to leave the Avidia Forest means— You're not in training anymore? Wait, no. Did you already finish your training and reach Pariporna Life?
What do you think? My consciousness has already managed to make contact with the divine.
You did it! Congratulations!
It's so exhilarating when my consciousness made contact with the gods. Ah,
That sounds incredible!
oh.
But actually,
Alright.
we're here for Tanari.
Actually, please wait. Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw. My current self has not only...
You can do that? I've never heard of anything like that, but if you want to give it a try...
Hold on. I brought...
we're using that incense?
All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help you establish...
Okay.
Try Archon? I haven't noticed that one.
Ready?
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand.
Oh, that sounds like
The
Wanderer.
world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies. My fury will never be quelled.
Oh shit.
The first to betray me was a god. My creator.
My mother.
My mother. Valuing strength above all. She saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family.
Oh, your friend that died. Because he's not
Consumed
immortal.
by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me.
Oh no, it
A
was this
hope
one.
for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance.
No, he burns
I
his
did
little
most of the
friend.
work and laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion.
Human
Then it will be
emotion.
empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity. There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
Damn.
What was that? Did we actually just see the Balladeer's memories?
Yeah, it was Balladeer.
Everything matches what we know about him. But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking?
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god! Such a noble will! Alas, if only that which beats...
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no Purna life, but rather...
You! Why are you so mean to me? I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise and honor? Haven't I uncovered that light in the darkness?
Hypatia?
That's how I always thought everything... Wait. Have I... already lost my mind?
Yes, he did. Go kick rocks.
Wait, something isn't right.
Oh no! No, Nahida's gonna get stabbed. Yeah, that dull blade is gonna do some work. Slink. Nahita's caged up. I see you. Oh shit. Oh.
Okay, we finally lost him.
Wait, where did Tanari come from?
Are you okay, Nahida?
Oh, the traveler's back?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed. After that, Tainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here. What? You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahida's... Wait, then where is Nahida's...
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this.
Oh, Tanari doesn't know
Had I not
anything
seen
about
it with
this.
my own eyes, I would have. Also, while we were running, the doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore.
Oh, what?
But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and...
Oh no! Nahida's... Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague. Oh, that meant even in a... Huh. Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before?
Oh,
That's
she
something to do with
did.
Sataria.
The moon is Nahida herself, the starlight is Sataria. Oh, and people of the desert, illusion lies. Refer to the... Ah.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. But she isn't with us anymore.
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana, That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the... I've spent some time with...
Thank you, Tainari.
That. All I know is that the project has something to do with the restoration of...
Huh? Did you see something? What?
Do you have any evidence? So that's what happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different.
Tainari, did you leave the event?
I did. If I didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been taken by the Matra to the desert. Now that you mention it, I knew the Academia, but I still didn't expect them to do something as the Doctor and the Balladeer. From your description, I don't think they've... But then, what is the connection?
Yeah. It feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the Sage's goals. Right. We've pretty much gone over...
I'll stay here. If you're planning
Wait,
on
why are
going
we
to the
going to the
come
desert?
find me here if there's...
Thanks, Tainari.
Wait, what's in the desert? Oh, this city. Okay. Well, shit, I don't have it unlocked. Find the nearest waypoint. Not even gonna lie to you guys, I'm kind of chilly right now. It's an amazing feeling. Da 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 da. I do need the bandanas that they drop, the material that they... But at the same time, I want that quest. Doing like Wanderer, be tight. Oh, I didn't see my stamina. I really want the waypoint. I know if I walk there. I really want the waypoint.
Flicker.
Get the waypoint first. Where's it at? What's over here? Alright, now let's do the quest. Yeah.
We finally made it to Caravan Rebut. It's pretty lively here. So, just past this wall is the desert, huh?
Here's the thing. I was really addicted to Genshin like 2 years ago and a year ago. And I was like, I know if I do these quests right away as soon as they come out.
It's gotta be the divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
As soon as they come out, I would have nothing to do. And I was like, alright, well, I'll just wait for the like new patches to come out when there's more quests so I could just, you know, catch up. So I was like, that's what I want to do. It's like you can farm, and it's like the same thing over and over and over again, and you get bored of this game. But if you like do the quest little by little, it's just like it's worth it. It's actually worth it. And then like since the new drop is coming out, like 4.0, there's gonna be way more quests to do, and I'm gonna just be like chilling here doing these.
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
Oh, it's Alhaitham.
Huh?
Alhaitham.
Over here.
Oh, Hatham went that way! Let's hurry up and follow him.
Yeah.
What the? Where did he go?
Yeah, where did he go?
How did we lose him? They...
More Aramite mercenaries? Who are they working for this time?
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago. There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal all I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a habit I
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhaitham. Last
Yeah.
time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the Academia?
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the Academia's hit list. I can't say that. However, had I wished to turn you over to the Academia, don't you think you'd already be the Eremites' honored guests by now?
Oh, right. You do have a point.
I have no interest in running errands for that project. As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes researcher autonomy. And these days, you're more fascinating than anything the sages can offer. Not quite. To tell you the truth,
Not
I'm
quite.
still investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Unfortunately, I've run into some difficulties. Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was which brings me back to you. And the leader of Ainul Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right in front of you. And upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something. Are you in?
Alhaitham, you really have a ridiculous eye for detail.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of person even notices or remembers stuff like that?
So that's your answer. Well, I do work for the Academia after all. So considering that, it isn't, but that does prove you do have some undisclosed No matter.
That's right! We have the same plan as you! But we don't really have any concrete goals at the moment.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more resources and intel than anywhere else.
Sounds good.
Well, would you like to head there together?
Yes.
Always better to travel with someone you know.
Let's go. Where to? All the way to this waypoint. Da 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 da. Hey, 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 hey.
Before us lies...
Whoa. This
Whoa.
landscape is really something else.
I think my game froze. Oh no. Oh shit, what was that? Oh. Yeah. Oh shit.
Sino. Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken
Sino.
2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
Oh, Haytham. Do not think you can escape my judgment, just because you managed to escape my attack.
Judgment? So that's how you'd characterize your actions here, is it?
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me.
Are you sure about that?
Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist. Standard.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Who is that, Alhaitham?
Yes. General Mahamatra's...
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Alhaitham, to the point of blocking an attack for him. If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I have been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you.
Has Alhaitham done something wrong?
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person. Unless you...
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes Amatra's senses.
Wait, the divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
Think I'll hide them would get him.
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. And why, as as far as I'm aware, have you been given a mission that, if I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge me within the walls of the Academia?
Within the walls of Academia.
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two! Ugh.
Well, look at you two,
Hey,
acting all
Dea.
tough and self-righteous over there.
Wait, Dia? Great! Finally, someone that we can trust! You gotta help us out here, otherwise these two are gonna
Yeah, sure looks that way. 2 giants from the Academia duking it out once and for... Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morale, but how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village? It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to respect these grounds.
Oh shit.
Hey, did either of you hear a word I just said?
Whoa, what's going on? The wind's so
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey! All of you, over here, quickly!
Someone's calling for us!
That sounded like Candace. Come on, you two.
Candace.
Jeez, are all of you Academia folks such hard work?
All right, stop.
So this is where all the 5 stars come from. This little village. Bro, they're so stubborn.
Hey, wanna play sardines with 3 people who wanna tear each other limb from limb? The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down. Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace, protector of Aru Village.
This is the first time I've never heard her voice sound like a robot.
Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's...
There's no need to thank me. It's only right to help each other when the weather gets rough.
Bro, she should have been a 5-star. Her character looks so nice.
Gentle and caring, like a nice older sibling.
Alright. Now that we're all better acquainted, as a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict, and now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no threat whatsoever to us. So please, have an honor. If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
Oh, on second thought, Pun.
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia. Do I make myself clear?
All right, we got...
That's what I like to hear.
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now.
Wait, that was you trying to be a mediator?
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself. While Al-Haytham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts,
Enjoy your dinner.
it's not because I've been assigned a moral... Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Chosen to exile yourself.
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files.
Oh, he knows the files.
Clearly did not match the project's actual progress. As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request. I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request. But I soon found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence were carefully concealed from me. I began to realize that they were cautious of me from the very beginning. Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission reached his desk. He even said to me, "The power of the General..." I realized then the vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the I believed it would be wise to flee the Academia before the sages had a chance to take... I will never give up on this investment.
Sino seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating. Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he somehow feels a lot less scary. Well, Sino, if that's your story, then why did you see Al-Haytham as a...
When I was investigating the matter in the Academia, I overheard a conversation between Al-Haytham and a sage. The sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler. Do you dispute this, Al-Haytham?
Oh, shit.
What?
Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented. Now throw in your suspicious behavior with the Divine Knowledge Capsule, and I think we deserve an explanation.
Yes. I was indeed tasked with investigating the Traveler. After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me, once you've completed this assignment, I can give you a glimpse of divine knowledge.
A most enticing offer.
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me at all. Their words contained one key piece of information. Namely, that divine knowledge indeed exists. That gave me all I needed to know. From my perspective, the sages are far from trustworthy. Think about it. Isn't it a little strange they're so willing to share divine knowledge with anyone, even as a reward? So, I began my own investigation following the lead of the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In the end, I realized my wisdom in committing to this rather than collaborating with the sages. Had I been less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that Ain al-Ahmar mercenary, incapable of remaining sane for long enough to hold a conversation.
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using one of those capsules that drive people insane?
Damn.
I'd already given up on the assignment by then. I only told the Academia I was waiting in Port Ormos for you to appear so they wouldn't suspect anything. So it came as quite a surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target while investigating the Divine Knowledge Cap.
Criminals do love to talk about coincidences.
Even though I ran into the Traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance to the Academia. You were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after I left that tavern.
That's true. Alhaitham helped us out at Caravan Rebat as well.
I'm willing to apologize, if that's worth anything to you. I took the Divine Knowledge Capsule
I'm willing
behind
to
your back
apologize.
because I judged its existence to be a significant risk. I felt that it would be best for no one to interact with it before it had been properly studied. After all, curiosity often proves to be the most dangerous thing in this land.
You should be well aware, Scribe Alhaitham. Answer me this. Did the sages share any information about their project with you?
Have I not made myself
fine?
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad to see you two. And now you, Dia. I believe.
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were. My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the Homayani family, is friends with the Traveler and is currently recovering from her. I had nothing going on, so I decided. But then I saw these two random guys in the middle of a pointless argument. You take me off.
Is that all? Well,
that's more like it.
The fuck was that?
Whoa! What was that, Sam?
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves at home. I'll take a quick trip outside to clear out some of those creatures in the sandstorm.
Creatures?
Fighting in a sandstorm.
Yeah, just leave them to Candace. Don't worry.
Ah.
The winds died down. Them Candace still isn't back yet, though.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to...
It's the Rift Hounds. The Rift Hounds. Why am I fake stuttering? Ah.
There is no
You never cleared them out.
Oh, Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated.
Ah, here comes another...
Leave this round.
It's been...
I'll be sure to put on a good show.
Let's go.
I see everything.
Illusion shattered.
For Rex Lapis. Here comes another wave. When are they ever gonna let up?
Easy
The creatures
peasy.
stopped appearing.
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
What's with this random old man?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I am the chief of Aru village. Everyone,
Sir, I am also originally...
I can't say besides sandstorms.
Another effect. So, Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest, and sandstorms and earthquakes here in the desert?
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul.
Everyone in our,
Village keeper?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Most of them are scholars who... The Academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have an...
Alas, but no one in the village.
I've had encounters with those people in the past.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile. Now that you're no longer with them, are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone for your past sins?
Are you trying
I'm
to
fascinated
alleviate?
by how you think.
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty, I will eliminate you.
Oh, you're the former General
Hello,
Mahamatra.
Jane Kitty. Welcome to the
must be an
stream.
expert
Feel
in
free
these
to
kinds of
subscribe, hang out whenever you
investigations.
want.
Thank you for
However,
your help.
how long you? What am I saying? Also, there's a Discord if you want to join. Yeah.
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia? Oh, these poor scholars. First, but is it really a good idea to tag along with Sino?
I'll be grateful for the. I'd start by fighting.
So for now, I'm just doing a quest just to unlock the one domain for talents because I haven't unlocked it yet. Yeah. Also, am I even doing the right quest? I believe so. Anyways. Continue. How are you, Jane
Although
Kitty?
I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before. Do you still have any questions for me before we... One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident. The Academia has long exiled when mad scholars first arrived. Initially, the people of Aru village greatly resented having to take in the mad scholars. But a strange incident
That's
one
good.
night changed that.
I'm just here, chilling.
Aru
You know,
village
just doing
was
this.
struck by the Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night. All the house after that.
A soft green light? A mad scholar protecting Aru village?
Oh, that's Nahida.
What do you make? Paimon thinks so too.
In theory, they would continue wearing.
Oh, no wonder!
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one. So, what do you make of the story? Really?
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was...
No, it's not so much that. Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. The Academia has always placed far greater importance. In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her
No way! Nahida
What?
definitely exists! She's a... How should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind
Oh,
and
really?
wise. Even
What
if she
servers
says
are you on?
weird stuff sometimes.
North American or Asia? Or what are the other ones? Like Europe and stuff like that?
I've spent many years interrogating.
Good! Then you should know that we're...
That look in your eyes. How can this be? To think. Our Archon has been amongst us.
Alright, now it's our turn to put our... But easier said than done. Excuse me, are you here to... Huh? Who are...
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak.
Is your grandpa mad?
Hey, don't say that.
The person you're
Oh,
referring
sweet.
to is not a...
Grandpa is just
I could probably help
Grandpa.
you out sometime
He's
if you
my
ever need
family.
help, like doing domains and stuff like that.
I heard everything you said to the village chief.
Ah, so you're the one who is... I was planning to go out at...
Whoa. Sorry. I was...
All right.
Sweet. Going back to talk to Candace. Yeah, what AR are you? Adventure rank. What's your adventure rank?
Sino is super vigilant. Is this what all...
Ah, you're back already.
We just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
You knew this?
Yes. Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding employment in the city. Unfortunately, later. However, this one summer night, so Grandpa walked up to Isak
Oh,
and patted him
you're
on the
brand
head.
new. Holy shit.
He even took Isak to the next morning. Isak woke up and wanted to... It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy, but appeared to be living in his own world. Almost as if
Hello,
he was
Cortex.
sleepwalking.
Welcome to the stream. Feel free to subscribe.
Aesop was
Stay
thrilled that his grandpa
however
was able
long
to
you
find
want.
peace, and would follow him
Yeah,
all
join the
the
Discord
time,
if you want as
asking
well.
him things
Thank
like,
you.
All
Grandpa,
this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad. It seems
perhaps.
Oh, and Inazuma quests are really
Nearly
good.
everyone who. It's also my reason for fighting.
Maybe the people have always had a considerate god watching over them.
Huh? What did you say, Sino?
No, nothing.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for.
Lino's giving in. He's realizing there's a god protecting them. Nice.
Hey, Isak! Oh, it's you guys!
If it has voiceovers, yeah. But if there's no voiceovers, then I just skip over it.
Really? Wow! Thank you so much!
Your grandpa.
Yeah!
Alright. Let's ask the local residents some questions first.
Yeah, let's do a pool. I'm home, wanderer. Damn it. Got the stringless. Not bad. I'm pretty sure I can. Where is it at? I already have an R5 string. Oh, well, I guess I'll have an R2 stringless. Oops. Wait. Okay, time to investigate. Am I pay to win? I don't know. Am I?
Excuse me, did you happen to see where the missing skull?
You mean the village keepers? When I was eating dinner the other day, I saw one of them by the side of the road, muttering away and eating mushrooms and tree roots. They shouldn't go around eating that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah, you shouldn't be eating the mushrooms and stuff. Is that what he said? Or should be? Should be. I'm pretty sure should be.
The scholars that have gone missing.
Have you seen them?
Have you...
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes.
Don't change the subject.
Hey, Vivi, you're back.
You were asking.
Welcome.
Honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past.
Do you also think Grandpa and the other...
Grandpa?
Grandpa.
Oh, hello there. It still feels pretty surreal now that I think back on it. Did someone teach them how to do that? Well, whatever the case, I'll always be thankful.
Gotcha!
Your grandpa's dead, little kid. That's so rude. I'm sorry.
Sir, have you seen my grandpa recently? You know, the one who likes to...
Oh, well, if it isn't Isak. The last time I saw him... And speaking of my wife...
Oh, thank you.
It was nothing.
Yeah.
That's no good. Well, I've known you since you were very...
Wow, what a nice guy. Okay.
I'm everyone's grandpa.
Don't say anything for now. Let's head over there.
Yeah, we're getting closer to the Archon. No, wait. The Wanderer's quest.
Listen, see if you can make out what they're saying.
Have you heard? The mighty King Deshret, the sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this world.
Yes, of course I have. King Deshret is the one and only true ruler of this land. I've never believed in any other gods.
I never believed in any other god.
You say he's coming back, but
It sure doesn't feel like life's about to change around here anytime soon. What's your proof?
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more deranged scholars than ever. Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of King Deshret's civilization in ancient
I
times.
go live
Don't
kind of
quite
every
know
day.
why. Isn't it a sign of
I
King
try
Deshret's
to
power
make it my
that all the
priority
mad
to wake up
scholars have
early, you
disappeared?
know, just to stream for
If
a
you
little
ask
bit.
me, they must have been
But, yeah.
chosen as the final sacrifice for King Deshret's resurrection.
Huh. Now that you say it.
Exactly.
Now, repeat everything you've just said.
Huh? Who are you?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Oh. Yeah, Sino don't play.
Bro, this guy's something else.
Let's not get on his bad side.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about King...
Well, I only know a few things from here. Hey, go on. It's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at... Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? Delavar also said that once King Deshret returns to our side, it's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side of the wall.
Is that...
On the other side of the wall. That sounds like Aaron.
Got it. Please don't
From
beat
Attack
me
on
up just for
Titan.
mentioning these rumors.
The people here really like King Dash.
Where is this radical person?
I haven't run into him over the past few days.
No, not at all.
Sounds like you're not too close with...
No, of course not.
I have many ways to stop you from talking. So you'd best just stay home. Don't do anything.
Yes.
Damn, bruh.
Climb on half to death. Sino is pretty terrible. He didn't try to
AOT
reassure us
reference.
I heard.
Sorry.
It's part of being a mod. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong... Very well.
I do play other games than Genshin.
I'm here.
Where's
Oh
your
my
grandpa's
goodness,
house?
why is this fucking quest? Okay, there we go. Alright, so I literally was skipping through all that just to say that I do stream a lot. If you want to join the Discord, there's a little bot that pings every time I go live. Or just have the notifications on whenever you subscribe. That works too. I do try to play other games as well, because, you know, sometimes Genshin does get pretty repetitive, like
Grandpa?
farming and stuff like that.
He likes to be alone.
Yeah.
Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers.
He just
Every
pokes the
now and
ground
then,
with his fingers.
He yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa.
Huh? So he's not your real grandpa, but you think he's your real grandpa? What kind of strangers are you talking to, Isaac?
This is where Grandpa...
There sure isn't much here.
No.
Incense? But are you okay?
There's a scent that you can sense, but I can't.
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell.
So, you know...
Huh? You know him?
Yes.
Wait, surely Tainari didn't lecture you too.
No. No need.
FBI.
Did you first encounter this scent at Tainari's house? In the forest. From...
Look for clues, Nervy. Yeah, the daily necessities in a big old box. The mushroom. Oh, am I not supposed to leave this? Do I have to use a... Hey, look. Cactus.
What are you looking for, Sino?
Here it is. Take a look right here. Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand from the size and shape, they belong to the scent is quite faint.
But who would come look?
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away.
Huh?
Oh, they lured him
You
away.
can lure someone away with. Hey, what's
Oh
wrong with liking
no.
good food?
Exactly. Even deep within the clutches of Matt.
No. So someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Are the rumors really true? Could the disappearance of all the mad scholars have something to do with the radicals?
It's highly
Please, you have to save my grandpa. Grandpa's never done anything wrong.
You mean your stranger?
Sounds like we'd better help get him back. Don't you worry, Isak. We won't let whoever took him get away with it.
Let's head to Aru Village and inform Candace and the others
Damn,
about
that
what we
quick?
learned
You're
here.
so quick with that. No. We're gonna have to fight on TCG once you get your cards and all that. Yee.
We're back, Candace.
I'ma challenge you.
We've got a lot to tell you.
Ah, welcome back.
No.
Sounds like everyone's friends already.
I'm gonna defeat you in TCG.
Oh, Dia's here.
You bet. So, everything goes smoothly?
Reasonably.
Alhaitham didn't go with you?
We haven't seen him at all.
Oh, Hytham disappeared.
I saw him around the village entrance earlier and figured he was investigating with you.
Did you find out anything useful?
Supposedly, from what I heard,
I see.
Genshin Impact is
Someone
only supposed to be
used
a
kind
10-year
of incense
project.
to leave the
And
The
from what I
resurrection of
noticed,
King Deshret? First I've heard of it.
every year there's like a 1.0
As far as I
update.
know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall. Scholars are fond of it.
I'm
but
guessing
as you
the
can
last
see, there
update's gonna
aren't
be
many
like
scholars still
10.0.
studying around these. Not to mention making incense is a labor-intensive process. You won't see anybody in the desert with the patience to make or sell something that requires that kind of effort. It seems someone from beyond the wall.
Makes sense.
So what?
If it was any other day, that would be your next logical step. But today, you've got me on your team.
Alright,
so
Vivi,
you
it's
get an extra
okay.
tip.
Have a good sleep or
Didn't
whatever.
you say that the villager
Bye-bye.
got his news from the tavern?
Thanks for stopping by the
I
way.
also like to drink at the tavern, so I know a thing.
If Paimon remembers correctly,
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Engur, the wide-eyed butcher, and Jabari, the... These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The
Being
rougher life
broke.
gets, the more they want to believe in King Deshret. Way they see it, King Deshret's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the Academia.
They're all
Throwing
here.
all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert. Anyway, that's my...
Tia, you're amazing.
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering.
Let's head out.
Now hold on, you're staying right here, Sino.
Why?
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stay. The desert is unforgiving. Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of. But that also makes it a whole lot easier for me to gain the locals' trust. I need to go around and ask some questions. But it... Good. Then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebot with me, and we'll try our...
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Oh. Oh, she know. Oh, that's why she was winking. You noticed the guy hiding. Wait, let's go back to Caravan Rebot. My head's kind of hurting for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, here we are again.
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Yes, ma'am.
Paimon's amazed every time we see the wall of Samiel.
I know what you mean. I had the same question. Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block sandstorms? It was only
Interesting.
after I grew up that I realized the Wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sands. Sumeru is run by wise and mighty sages. To them, us desert dwellers are nothing but tools that can be... We're cheap labor. Even if a
Cheap
child from the
labor.
desert got the
That
chance to
sucks.
obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. Geniuses like I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
Hey, Dia.
No, besides, we're...
Yep, we got it!
Shh! Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful what you say. Our mission started the moment we arrived here. Let's go check out the tavern. Maybe we'll find someone I know.
Yeah, let's go in. This went from like Nagita being fucking taking over her mind to let's investigate people around the desert.
Just our luck. None of...
You mean, you don't...
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence. You...
Zaki.
Aww.
Oh, and who do you have with you here? Guests from another land?
Yes, I guess from another land.
Hello, hello.
Anyway,
Absolutely.
Yeah. Have you seen Enger, Delavar, or Jabari recently?
Of course I have. Matter of fact, we were all here drinking together just a few days ago.
I've got a spice trading deal from another nation. I thought maybe Delavar and his friends might be interested. Know where I could find him?
Ooh, spice trading.
Ah, how thoughtful of you.
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret. Y'all at Caravan Rebot are like family. If there's more to be made, why not do it together? Besides, Delavar and his friends have muscle.
Yes, how considerate of you.
Yeah, that's why I
Delavar's
play
my friend
Genshin on
too,
my
so
PC.
of course I can.
That sucks. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to run all the way over there. Let's go check it out. Oh yeah. So in 20 minutes, I'll probably end the stream. I'm starting to feel like icky. Just to complete 2 hours, and then yeah. Just a little heads up. Oh, whoa.
Are we there yet?
Yep.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Why don't you take a guess? Go on. A wild stab in the dark.
Oh, wow.
What's this all about, Zaki?
Come on, Dia. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Aru village?
Oh,
Boys have kept a
wow.
close eye on you from the moment you set foot there. Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people from the academia to look for the missing scholars.
So, you've been watching us from the very beginning?
Dang.
Uh-oh. Paimon knew leaving Sino behind was a mistake.
You left the strongest one in the
I like that
village,
Paimon
didn't
doesn't know.
Who do you think you...
So you and Delavar have been...
But you got one thing right.
If that's the case, then I'm sure Delavar...
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Samiel would have convinced me that you're one of us.
Delavar. And Enger. You're here too, huh?
Long time no see, Miss Mercenary.
Dia, I thought that you, a fellow desert dweller, would understand why King Deshret is greater than the Dendro Archon.
Yeah. Gee, what a
Damn.
missed opportunity.
See? There you have it. Mercenaries are just a bunch of...
You're not wrong. Mercenaries are driven by Mora, and my faith lies with whoever's paying me.
Enough talking! Get him!
What? He controls them?
Just
No
as I
way.
expected. Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
shattered. Inazuma shines eternal. Ha! Ha! Ha!
Take my
Easy peasy.
Impossible! How could you?
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zaki? How did you say it? It's only natural for a traveling mercenary like me to be out of the loop. I'm guessing your informant told you that I'm just an incompetent merc with no real fighting skills, correct? I mean, that is what I said after all. And of course you would believe everything he reported. The only thing you know about me is that I'm a mercenary, but you've never seen me in action. Even though you heard we went to handle monsters together, you believe that so-called Flame Mane is just a fraud. She admitted it
It's
herself.
just a fraud.
She just uses her connect. That's what you thought.
You lied.
And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all thought you were so smart.
Yeah, you thought you were really smart, huh?
Okay,
Get
that
smacked.
should be all of them.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in...
No task can be...
Oh, but instead of catching the...
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small fries.
Oh, you mean the fun...
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Edgar and Delavar like to talk themselves up when they're drinking. Alcohol has a way of making people share what they really think. So
True.
Edgar and Delavar...
What about Zaki?
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar first. That's what you wanted to ask when we were at Uncle Anpu's house, right? Jabari is one of the village...
Wait, so he's a rat?
No,
Oh,
he isn't.
the low
I
energy
just
bar
needed
is
to tack
like
on a random village.
Wow.
you can upgrade it by getting the animal Oculus.
Ah, you're too kind.
So, about how mercenaries only care about Mora, and that anyone...
Does that bother you? What makes you so sure?
Yeah, dear.
Dislike the den...
You two are
We're not
pretty
your
sharp.
employer.
No.
How are
I
you
don't have
here?
anything against the Dendro Archon. I've heard a lot of nice things about the Lesser Lord from Dunyarzad.
Yeah, Jane
I
Kitty,
can't
if you...
stand her devotion.
Hold on,
Dunyarzad's
I'll
just an
explain after
ordinary
this.
person. I've begun to realize that the sages are behind, but I see through it all. And anyway, looks like we're done with business here. This should be all of them. I'll let you take it from here.
All right. I'll be in touch.
Candace will be okay on her own. I trust her, so she's been guarding Aru village for quite some time.
While I'm questioning,
I'll meet you back here tomorrow
Candace
morning,
really do
traveler.
be strong.
As for these...
Alright, sweet. So, for Jane Kitty, if you go into Mondstadt, right, which is all the way here, you know, you're starting off here. If you go to these statues of the animal archon, thing loads any faster. Bruh, this thing's taking forever. Okay, there it goes, finally. Alright, so if you go here to these statues, right? And then you worship the statue, and then these animal sigils, you're supposed to level up the statue, and it'll give you more stamina. You see the rewards? Stamina plus 8? Yeah, so that's how you get more stamina out of your characters. So when you run, your stamina bar is bigger. Alright, that was it. 10 more minutes until I end the stream, so... What's the next quest? Did I already finish it? Where's it at? Where's the next quest? What is it all the way over here? It's somewhere. Dang. Is it here? No. I was just here too. Oh, I have to wait until the next morning. Okay. Wait, what time? 6 to 12. 6 to 12. Yeah, no problem. Wait.
Hey, Dia!
Right on time.
Paimon's been wondering. You seem to know Candace pretty well.
We've known each other for some.
Oh,
They're
Paimon knows
lesbians.
what you mean. Like a lot of martial artists say.
Yep.
I'm
Guess you
playing.
can put it that. Us mercs, on the other hand.
Well, Paimon thinks you're great too.
Really?
Chino's just chilling.
Sino's here.
Yes, I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some interrogation techniques.
You mean you taught kids?
Right.
Yeah.
Come on in, everyone.
Come on in.
Let's go inside.
Oh yeah, I'm so tired.
Candace, where? Whoa, you look furious.
Damn.
Do I? Oh, there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the corners of your mouth.
Perhaps I need to work on my composure. Still, it's perfectly understandable.
Yes, ma'am. Please, don't beat us anymore.
Oh.
Well, looks like Sino taught her well.
You fear death yourselves. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community. You come here to
Mercy! Please!
You've made your bed.
Damn.
We may all be desert dwellers, but there is one thing that I understand better than you. The resurrection of King Deshret will only result in war. And war serves no one. The people of Aru Village care little about which god is in power. Life may be tough. A war would only cause us to lose all that we have. And that is not a responsibility that you can afford to shoulder.
We understand. We're sorry.
Yeah, you better be sorry.
I'll tell you everything I know, please.
I'm listening.
Who wants to join my world?
You might not
Reject.
believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this idea. Some mystery man told us that mad scholars will make the perfect sacrifice to usher in King Deshret's resurrection.
They're called Village Keepers. Slip up again, and you'll regret it.
Yes, sorry. It was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread the word about King Deshret's resurrection and talked us into helping him.
That's one.
Huh?
Strike. You get a total of 3. Then, you die by my hand.
Wait, I'm telling the truth. We don't know. He got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some kind of incense. We take them to a junction outside the village. Then the mystery guy takes them from there.
The same guy.
You gotta believe me, please. I'm telling the truth, I swear. Just ask that.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
You're still new to the game. You'll start making more friends later on, trust.
You have to believe me. If I knew that, I would have told you his name right away. I'm not that...
I believe I may know what's going on.
Uncle Anpu? What do you
Uncle
mean?
Anpu. Oh.
Smooth.
Okay, speak.
If my suspicions are correct, this mystery man some time ago, people from the academia attempted to take the village keepers away.
Oh,
I
kidnapping.
refused, insisting that it strikes me now that this
Which means it's highly likely that the academia was... They were
Not the academia again.
just as I thought. But what could they want with the village?
People are nothing but... Regardless.
You're right. Time to go. Let's leave.
Yes.
You got it. Candace, I'll let you deal with the radical.
All right.
Let's meet back here once everyone's ready.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna end it here. It was a nice stream. Thank you guys for coming by and everything. Like I said before, feel free to subscribe. I'll be here again. Leave the notifications on and everything like that. Oh, Hytham's just chilling. Thank you guys again.
Well,
You were gone for it. Hey, what's with this?
you never think.
Paimon's so mad. Paimon's gonna give you an there's just nothing so.
Well, anyway.
Yep. Enough with the side.
No. I'm just surprised that you decided.
All Hatham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived.
I didn't know there was gonna be a cutscene.
While you were in. To be honest, not to mention.
Huh? Right.
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone.
What does that mean?
How do you think the residents of Aru Village feel about what we're doing? In other words, do you truly believe every single word?
You mean
Hiding the truth. Remember what Gand. By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. Glad you're following along. Among those you. The reason being.
Alright.
Those eyes. Don't change this.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino's.
Right. You were asking.
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are King Deshret fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers.
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them.
Remember? She made a point of denying her.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them.
Interesting.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru Village at night. In other words, the young miss was very much awake during that time.
Then why would she?
By getting involved with an.
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me.
We're on it.
He was like, stay out of it. Alright. Thank you guys once again.